Good morning. Good morning. Hi, I'm Victoria Finch, and I am a strategic life and a business coach. I specialize in anxiety release, stress release, athletic performance, and getting rid of limiting beliefs. What I want to talk to you today about is don't be stupid. I'm on Facebook quite a bit, probably more than I should be on. But I see these things and I hear people talking, and I have to ask, is that you talking? Or are you just repeating the rhetoric that you're hearing? And the whole idea of me coming, and I'm going to start doing more of these lives, is to just give you pause to think. Yesterday, I saw a post, and all it said was, 5 U.S. law enforcement officers were shot and killed in the line of duty last week. That's all it said. 5 U.S. law enforcement officers were shot and killed in the line of duty last week. And as I was going through the threads and some of the comments that I were reading, people were saying that it was not on news. Some people even said it was not on fake news. One person went so far and asked, where do we conservatives go to find real news? You guys, you're buying into the stories of this rhetoric. What I want to tell you is this particular post was from 2018. 2018. But someone timely posted it now, as if to say, this happened last week, and we know what's happening in our country right now with all of the divisions. We've got Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, All Lives Matter. We have all of this division. And so you're going to post something that says, 5 officers killed in the line of duty last week. And I just want to say, don't be stupid. There were so many people who commented on this post as if it happened last week, as if what's going on in the nation because of George Floyd being killed, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, that these officers were attacked and killed in some kind of way. First off, that's not what happened. These were not racially motivated killings of these police officers. But I'm saying, don't be stupid. When somebody posts stuff like this, take a moment and actually read the article. And people were talking about fake news, and they were talking about CNN, MSBN. And I'm going to tell you right now, I voted Republican. I have voted Democrat. So I am really in the middle of all of this. And right now, I don't like either party. So this is not a liberal conversation. This is not a conservative conversation. This is me sitting on the outside, looking in, watching what's happening in our world today. Someone asked, well, why did, MSNBC, I don't even know what they're called, CNN, all these liberal stations, all these fake news. My question is, did you see it on Fox? Did you take the time to even look up conservative news reporting agencies to see if your news reporting agencies reported it? And guess what? No, they didn't last week because it happened in 2018. And instead of jumping on the liberals are stupid or conservatives are stupid bandwagon, why not take the time to read and find out and learn these things for yourself? Because people perish from the lack of knowledge. And that's what's going on right now. It's a lot of people jumping on these bandwagons. It's a lot of people pointing fingers when they aren't doing anything but pointing those fingers and repeating the rhetoric that keeps coming and keeps coming and keeps coming. And I'm going to and white folks, you guys are using the racist card. You really are. Because anytime someone disagrees with you, the first thing out of your mouth is, I guess I'm racist. Just because you and I disagree, that does not make you racist. Stop pulling the I'm racist card. That's not what it's about. Let's have a conversation with each other. Let's come to the table. Let's listen. So back to this article. One woman even said that the lives in blue are under attack, and all of them are being condemned. There is a war against the police. And I said, there is not a war against the people in blue. And I stand behind blue lives, just like I stand behind black lives, just as I stand behind all lives. So let me tell you, she even showed me a picture where someone had pointed on the garage about killing policemen. I showed her a picture on Mini Garage showing the N-word, in die, in get out of here, and all these derogatory terms. So for me, I said, so by your definition, that means that all white people are against black people, and we know that is not the case. Just like there is not a war against every single police officer out there. Most of us support our blue brothers and sisters. You ought to stop listening to the rhetoric and getting things twisted. So let me go back to this woman that I'm having this discussion with. I asked her, have you seen where protesters are protecting police officers? She said no, she hadn't. So a simple Google search, and I brought her and I showed her three or four pictures where it showed that protesters were actually standing in front of policemen to protect them. Don't fall for the rhetoric. And then, of course, the subject changed to something totally different. So don't be stupid. Don't buy into the rhetoric. Read for yourself. Discover for yourself. My dad was a Baptist minister, and he told me, don't ever believe what you hear in the pulpit. He says, baby girl, if you don't read it yourself, if you don't see it yourself in the Bible, don't believe it. And I'm going to tell you right now, stop believing the rhetoric that you're hearing and stop perpetuating it. We're never going to come together if we keep attacking one another. Can we just stop attacking each other? Can we just start every statement with, I see how that would bother you. I understand how you might feel, and be authentic about it. I understand why white people are feeling like everyone's against them and being called racist and feeling like that. I understand that. Try more understanding and less stupidity. Stop buying into the rhetoric. Stop posting memes that all you do is just hit post, you hit share. You haven't looked into the meme. You haven't looked into the article. You haven't taken the time. And nothing's going to change until we change. We have got to change. We've got to stop it. I've fallen for it too. I've shared things that later became false. I've done it. We've all done it. I'm just saying we will never get to the table by being defensive or offensive. The only way we're going to change it is to come to the table with love, compassion, with the 2 ears that the Creator gave us. One thing that has been burning in my heart, and I get emotional, is that we must be slow to anger, quick to hear, and slow to speak. So the next time you see something online that upsets you, don't be stupid. Research it first. Know what you're talking about. And it's okay if we agree to disagree. That's okay. But take pause before you hit that share button. Don't be stupid. I love you all. Blessings. Victoria Finch, the Heart Healer, out.